Hi, so little Purdy told me that you are feeling insecure today. Well, you should not feel insecure. You are gorgeous, slaying, beautiful being. So first of all, if you clicked on this video, I want to say thank you for clicking on this video. And second of all, if you clicked on this video, I am so sorry you're feeling insecure at this moment. I know that I can say whatever I want to say, and usually, generally, for me at least, it will not enter my brain. So I'm proud of you for clicking on this video, and I hope this class will help you ground and feel a lot more confident in your abilities, in your body, and in yourself. Alright, so we are going to start at the front of our yoga mat and place your feet hip width distant or as wide as your yoga mat. Feel free to take up all the space you need because you deserve that. And come on, it's your own space. Take it up. Alright, so bend a few times through the knees. Feel yourself grounding here. So bend your knees, feel your feet touching the ground, straighten, bend and straighten. Feel with every time you are bending your knees, your feet getting heavy. Feel yourself grounding. Tuck your tailbone under, pull your navel towards the spine, lift the heart space and roll your shoulders backwards a few times. Chin in, crown to the ceiling, reaching for the stars. The way you are presenting yourself, the way you are standing is very much of an influence on how you feel. So when you stand proud, when you stand tall, you feel strong, you feel more confident. So take up this space for yourself. Alright, bring all your weight to the right foot and start circling the left foot to warm up the ankle. Then bring your weight to the left foot and start circling the right ankle, right foot. Then, once you've done that a few times, place your feet under your hips and start by bringing your focus, your gaze towards one point in front of you. From there on, push the navel in straight, tall position, and breathe out. Breathe in, bring all your weight to the left foot. And on your next inhale, you're going to come with your right foot on the tippy toes. Once you've established a sense of stability, bring the leg higher and start by flexing and pointing your toes. Breathe in, and on your out breath, step that foot backwards into your high lunge. Breathe in, arms high. Breathe out, lower the hips a little bit. Now make sure that your front knee is in one line with your ankle and don't be too bothered about straightening the back leg. Just make sure that you are feeling your heel pushing backwards. Breathe in one more time, and on the out breath, focus on a point in front of you. Have a focus point. Bend through the back knee, and on your next in-breath, step forward. Then from here on, I'm going to step to the side just to show you guys what I am trying to say. So on your in-breath, you're opening the knee towards the side. You can place your foot either on your ankle with the toes still touching the ground, or your calves, or on your upper leg. You always want to stay above the knee or under the knee. And here again, feel free to bring your arms wide and take up all the space you need for your balance. You can always put your hands in front of your heart if you want to stay true to yourself and connected. Alright, breathe in one more time. On the out breath, controlled, you're going to place your foot back on the floor. Breathe in, come on your tippy toes with the left leg, and breathe out, navel in, raise your left knee. Then we're going to point and flex the foot a few times. And on your next inhale, you're going to raise your arms, breathe out, step backwards. Don't bother about the back leg, just make sure that you're pushing the heel towards the back as much as you can. Feel a good stretch in the front of your left hip. Breathe in one more time. Maybe on the out breath, you're going to lower a little bit in this forward fold. Now, look forward again. On your next in breath, you're going to step forward, bring the knee up, and breathe out. Open the knee towards the left. We're coming back into our tree pose. So feel free to have your foot on your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh. Hands again in front of your heart. Feel free to bring them as wide as you want to. Maybe do a little dance or waves, or just do you. Breathe in one more time and breathe out, hands to the heart, and controlled bring your foot back to the floor. Now breathe in, bring your arms as high as you can, reaching for the stars again. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift straight back. Breathe out, hands to the floor, step backwards into a plank. Breathe out, bend through the elbows, bring your upper body all the way to the floor. Breathe in, mini cobra. Breathe out, forward back to the floor. And breathe in, bring the hips backwards and up into your down dog. Feel free to slowly bend one knee and then the other one. Stretching out those hamstrings and the entire back of your legs. Then find stability in this pose. Focus on pushing your hands into the floor and your hips up and backwards. You're welcome to lift the heels up a few times and then lower them back to the floor as well to stretch the feet. Then on your next in-breath, you're going to lift the right leg up and breathe out. Bring the knee to the chest and step your foot in between your hands. Breathe in, roll over your back foot, open the hips, circle your upper body upwards, and focus on your front hand. Feel the edge of your back foot pushing into the ground. Extend the arms as wide as you can and get a feeling as if you're pushing against a wall with the points of your fingers. Breathe in, straighten your front leg. Breathe out, reach forward and place your hand on the inside of your knee, thigh, or ankle. Then make sure that your body is in one line. So push your hips slightly more towards the side, towards the left side, and your upper body a bit more backwards towards the right side. Breathe in, look up. And breathe out, look back down, bend through the front knee. Breathe in, back to your warrior two. Breathe out, roll over the back foot, square the hips to the front of the mat, reach your arms high. Breathe out, hands to the heart, and twist to the right. You're going to place your left elbow on top of the right upper leg, and feel free to put the back knee down. Breathe in one more time and breathe out, look down. Breathe in, back to the middle. Breathe out, step forward. Focus again on a point in front of you. And then lift your left leg up and grab your knee with your hands. Place your ankle on top of your upper leg. Don't mind me twitching here. And we're going to come into a figure four chair pose. Reach your hips slightly more backwards, lower them just a tad bit more. Keep your core engaged, shoulders backwards and down. Keep your core engaged. On your next in-breath, we're going to straighten both legs and put both feet back on the floor. Feel free to do a little happy dance here. Breathe in, bring the arms up high. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift, straight back. Breathe out, back to your plank and lower plank. Breathe in, up dog. And breathe out, bring the hips up high and backwards for your down dog. Breathe in, bring the left leg up and breathe out. Place your foot in between your hands. Roll over the back foot and circle your upper body upwards. Coming into a warrior two. Alright, so feel again your back foot rooting into the ground. Your front knee is pushing a little bit forward towards the left, towards your little pinky toe. On your next in-breath, you're going to straighten your front knee. Breathe out, reach forward, and place your hand on the inside of the knee, your calf, or your ankle. Make sure that both arms are in one line. Breathe in one more time. Breathe out, look down, and breathe in. Come back into your warrior two. Breathe out, roll over the back foot, square the hips to the front. Feel free to lower the knee down again. Otherwise, on the exhale, hands towards the heart and twist to the left. Place your right elbow on top of your left upper leg. Breathe in, feel free to look upwards again or keep your gaze down. Breathe out, look down, breathe in, back to your high lunge. Bend a little bit through the back knee, focus on a point in front of you, and breathe out, step to the front. Bring your leg straight up, grab your knee, and then place your ankle on your left upper leg into a figure 4 chair pose. On your next in-breath, lift the foot from above the leg and place both feet back on the floor. Breathe in, bring your arms up, and breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift, breathe out, step your feet backward, lower plank, breathe in, up dog, and breathe out, bring your hips backwards, down dog. Step your right leg forward, place it on the ground, drop the knee, and then come into a seated position. Make sure that your feet are as wide as the mat or wider, depending on what feels right. And we're going to drop the knees to one side. Feel free to place your hands behind you. On the in-breath, you're going to bring the knees up, breathe out, knees to the other side. You're also welcome to clasp your hands in front of you or straighten them, then bring your knees to one side. Use your hands or without the hands, lift the hips. Breathe into the middle. Keep your feet where they are and breathe out, bring the knees over to the other side. Again, feel free to use your hands to lift your hips up. Breathe out, lower, and through the middle, you're going to switch. Bring the knees over to the other side. Breathe in. Hips up with or without hands and switch. Keep this momentum going for 2 more times. This is a great exercise for hip mobility, making sure that you have strong hips and also that they are able to support your entire upper body. Alright, finish with the last one. Breathe in, exhale. Then come to the middle. You did it. Good job. Now make sure that both feet are hip width distance. Straighten your legs. Flex your foot and bring the right knee to your chest. Place your foot about one hand width distance from the other. Breathe in, raise your left arm, and breathe out. Bring the arm around your knee. So it's either your elbow around your knee or your elbow on the outside of the knee, depending on how deep your twist is. The other hand you're going to place backwards and think about lifting the chest a little bit, shoulders backwards, like you own this place, and then crown to the ceiling, and maybe on the exhale, look back. And breathe in, look forward, straighten the leg, breathe out, bring over the left leg, then breathe in, right arm up, and again, it's the elbow around the knee or on the outside of the knee. Breathe in, think about straightening the back, so making sure it's one line, so it's a twist in one line. And then on the exhale, feel free to look backwards. Think about making length, so your sit bones are heavy and pushing into the floor, and your crown is reaching high to the ceiling. Breathe in, look forward, and breathe out, straighten both legs. Then breathe in, get your knees into a bend position and roll yourself all the way to the floor. Adjust your ponytail if needed, just like me, as you can tell. And then bring both knees to your chest. Okay, so you're gonna bring the knees wide, feet together, and from the inside you're going to reach your arms through your legs to take the outside of the feet and come into a happy baby pose. Think about bringing your knees to your armpits. Feel free to rock side to side and really create that happy baby moment for yourself. Think about your inner child. I know it sounds a bit corny, but think about your inner child, your little you when you were small. And I know this is a trend on social media as well, but you will not talk negative to a little girl, right? Like that little girl is you. So when you talk negative to yourself, I think it's a great tip to actually think about that little girl and not talk that way to her. So try to keep that in the back of your mind every time you're talking negative to yourself. Alright, so bring the feet back together, bring the knees back together, and then slowly bring both feet back to the ground, straighten the legs, bring the arms to the side, palms facing up, just to have a little extra opening in your chest and shoulder area. And then just enjoy this little moment for yourself in Shavasana, in your end pose. Enjoy feeling the after effects of all the asanas we just did, and let it all work into the body and do its thing. Slowly start by bringing more awareness to your body. Start with moving your fingers and your toes. Maybe you give yourself a big side stretch, and once you're ready, you roll to your favorite side and come back to a seated position. All right, thank you so much for joining me in this practice. I hope it helped you. I hope you feel a lot more confident. Sending you so much love, and until next time, namaste.